Senator Sessions, Senator Weaver, Senator Bell.
Aye. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, committee. I appreciate your attention to this little detail for our county and the other counties around us.
Thank you. Senator Elliott, SB 214.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate you putting this on committee today. This is a companion bill to one that Representative Bedsole has downstairs, so this is his brainchild, not mine, but it deals with what I would consider a relatively absurd little caveat of government, and so he thought it was something that maybe I could help him with upstairs, and so I'll give him the credit on that. In Alabama, we require license plates to be replaced every 5 years. Why? And so Representative Bedsole's looked at some other states and what they do, and in Florida and Georgia, let's see, in Florida it's 10 years, in Georgia there's no expiration, in Louisiana it's at the discretion of the residents, in South Carolina it's 10 years, in Tennessee there's no expiration, in Texas it's at the discretion of the residents. So why do we have this 5-year thing? And well, guess why? Because the folks that make the paint want to do it more often, and so that's why. And so that's the issue there. The bill is very simple, and it says instead every 5 years, let's move it to 10.
Senator Weaver.
I've had discussion with Representative Bedsole, and I believe it will be a big cost savings for our state, and I'd like to make a motion.
Okay. First by Senator Weaver, second by Senator Roberts. And let's call a new roll since we got some additions in here.
Senator Butler, Senator Carnley, Senator Chasteen, Senator Coleman, Senator Figures, Senator Gavan, Senator Hatcher, Senator Hovey, Senator Kelly, Senator Melson, Senator Roberts, Senator Sessions, Senator Weaver, and Senator Bell.
Aye. Thank you, Senator.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, ma'am.
having voted on the prevailing side, can I bring this back? I was busy doing something else, and I was talking to Senator Coleman. I'm sorry. But you're taking the license plate little decal that we get. It says this bill would make all motor vehicle license plates, the designs. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I just didn't get to ask my question. I just
You
wanted
asked
to
it
be
and
clear.
answered it. I'll take it.
I just wanted to be clear.
Thank you, Senator.
Senator.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
All right. Representative Gidley, if you'll come up on HB 214.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and members of the committee. Thank you so much for letting me present this bill today. I appreciate that. Basically, what this is one of the military compact bills where we enter into compact. This one has to do with the Alabama Board of Psychology, just creating a compact. Let me read the synopsis quickly. So the bill will allow the Alabama Board of Examiners and Psychologists to enter into the School Psychologist Interstate Licensure Compact, and then it goes on by adopting those articles. So that's basically what it is. It enters into that compact. So therefore, when people are transferring from one state to the other, it saves them a lot of time, money, and expenditure in making that transfer.
Senator Sessions. And Senator Butler. Use previous row, everybody. All right. And Butler. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
HB 147. Anybody presenting it? Let's carry it over. HB 270. How are you doing?
Mr. Chairman, I'm all right. How are you?
Doing good.
House Bill 270 is an industry-driven bill. Alabama Groundwater Association has worked with the ADM on this bill. There haven't been any changes to how the licenses are issued since 1984. It deals with several industry issues. Currently, we don't have continuing education hours to get a water well contractor's license, which is causing problems with us reciprocating with other states. Some drilling operations currently aren't required to have a license, such as geotechnical, geothermal, cathodic protection, and pump installer. These are going to be set up on a restricted license. They'll be required to have 3 continuing education hours every 2 years with a $500 licensing fee every 2 years. And this bill also sets up an unrestricted license where you're able to do all of this plus water well drilling for production of water. That'll be 6 continuing education hours every 2 years with a $1,000 for the license. We got a couple of problems this bill's trying to deal with. We don't have any enforcement with ADM about unlicensed water well drillers coming across state lines. This is trying to deal with that. Prior to any rule changes, the department's gonna consult with Alabama Groundwater Association 60 days prior before the rule change. Currently, a license is $250 a year. We're gonna do this every 2 years. You know, guys, ladies, we've got one of our greatest natural resources under our feet, and we can't see it, and this is just trying to protect it.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I move for favorable.
Chastain, favorable. Carnley, second. Any questions?
Mr. Chairman. Representative, who manages this board?
Alabama Groundwater? It's just made up of us. I mean, they're just really getting it back together. Don Howard and Steve Graves are the 2 guys heading it up.
So the licensure board is handled by?
No. ADM's gonna do all that. The Alabama Groundwater Association is not gonna be issuing the licenses. It's gonna go through ADM. We just work with ADM to do this bill.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Senator Coleman.
Thank you, Ms. Chair. Just trying to understand again, you know, I know what's in my wheelhouse and what is
I
not.
understand.
But I did used to chair boards and commission some years ago, and this is not one that's that familiar to me. And I just wanted to know on the licensure costs, I heard you say that instead of doing the $250 every year, we'll do the $500 every 2 years.
For restricted license.
For the I just want to make sure all of that is comparable and we're not doing something that is different or exorbitant based on
State of
other-
Florida, the state of Florida is $500 every 2 years for a water well contractor license. They don't have a restricted license like we're presenting here.
And then the money for the licenses, it's kind of going with what my friend is saying over here. So when the money that is raised now, because you keep saying we, explain to me who the we is.
The we is just me talking. The money raised is gonna go to ADM and ADM only for, to hire more personnel to run this program and enforcement.
Okay. I may have other questions, but that's it for today.
Okay?
Thank you.
Mr. Chair.
You doing it?
Mr. Chair.
All right. Senator Kelly.
Having the distinct pleasure in my real job of working with ADM, you know, we run into a lot of issues as far as enforcement and all. And so what additional burden is this putting on the groundwater folks coming in? I mean, I understand 3 hours of sea every 2 years is not much. And so I guess I'm asking the problems that have generated this to come forward other than just other states are doing it.
It's, the main thing that I got involved with this is I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
We had an unlicensed well driller out of Florida come in my county, and he's been in Coffee County multiple times. They don't have anybody to send down there to cease and desist. That's the biggest thing for me with this.
So is it a revenue?
Yes, we're right currently now. What they receive off of, there's 110 licensed well contractors in the state. It's somewhere around a little over $20,000 a year they get. I mean, this is going to generate, over 200,000.
All right. Anybody want to use previous roll or long roll? All right. Anybody object? Use previous roll. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, committee.
All right. SB 73, Senator Sessions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This bill, the House companion is the bill that's in position to get to the floor eventually, but I want to explain this where this committee will know what we're doing with it when we do get it to the floor. It it expands the allowable expense of a catastrophic savings account. Right now, in that tax exempt account, if you have a disaster, have a tornado, have a hurricane, you can use that for certain things. But for some reason, a fortified roof is not covered to upgrade your roof, in which that really helps the homeowners in mitigating future issues. So with that, that's kind of the explanation of it. It's just allowing to fortify that roof, go that extra mile. And with that, I'd move to carry the bill over.
Okay. Thank you, Senator. I'm going to go back to HB 140. I'm going to go back to Representative Pettis, HB 147. He's tied up somewhere else. This is where volunteer fire departments and rescue squads are exempted from the state procurement code, but they're subject to the local competitive bid law. And I'd ask for a first and second on it to get Senator Weaver first, Roberts second. And anybody object to using previous roll? And we're left with Senator Gavan is still downstairs, SB 197, and Senator Roberts, you want to?
This is an ALI bill that goes back through. I read it. It's a lot of details.
Very sorry. It's an ALI bill, and it is going through trying to bring our nonprofit businesses up to speed. And Senator Gavan and Smitterman, working with ALI, are bringing this forward. So I'd ask for a favorable report. And
When you say bring, Mr. Chairman, thank you.
There is an amendment on it.
Mr. Chairman, when you say bringing them up to speed, exactly what, I mean,
you know how ALI will.
this is a pretty thick bill. I think we need a little more explanation than two or three sentences, Senator. And I know you're trying to pitch
No,
it
I am
Senator
definitely
Gavan.
pinch hitting. Evidently, on the ALI review process, this was one of the targets that they picked to bring about changes for nonprofits in Alabama and to bring us more up to code. And so that, I believe that's what this bill is doing. There are multiple changes, but I think they're all the intent to make our nonprofits current with what's happening in states around the nation. And that's my guess. And I'd like to read and receive the amendment.
Okay. That's why I'm pulling it out. All right.
Senator Gavan is in a long Judy meeting and unable to be in two places. Huh?
He's the House. He had run down the House and testified.
Okay.
Present.
Another bill.
All right. I've got the amendment. Everybody got the amendment in your packet? Any questions on the amendment? Need a first and second on currently on amendment? Second? Sessions on second. Using previous roll?
I will remain on the roll with reservation until I really know what's going on, because I see something in here that is not
Right.
a nonprofit. But see, that's the thing.
And then if they do, they're going to lose their status.
When we carry it over, anybody got a problem carrying it over? No, I mean, or we just got a lot of, I mean, there's, without him here, I don't know.
You know, but for respect for Senator Gavan, and I think he would not move it until we're all satisfied with
would
our
agree with that,
questions.
Senator.
So I really don't want to hold it up, but and that's why I've just made that statement.
We'll
That's
carry it
all.
over to the next meeting.
Okay. No.
No.
I would like to
You
go
wanna
on
wait
it.
it out?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you know the day is growing nice, so the session is so. Yeah.
I think we can answer that question, Senator Milson. No, I understand.
Mr. Chair,
Senator Coleman.
just making note again, I'm on the same thing, staying on the, have some questions, but just even based on the summary that we have on the yellow, it's more than nonprofits. There are other business entities that are included as well. And so just want to make sure, and again, normally, you know, ALI bills are something that we all trust that they're, you know, that is done in a nonpartisan kind of a manner, and that's what we normally trust.
Right.
But we also know that there's sometimes members go to ALI. So I just want to make sure that we're not doing something that hurts any of our folks back home, and we end up having to hear about it later on, an unintended
And we'll
consequence. But I'm
have
gonna
those
stay on
conversations with him. Senator Melson.
We all know how stingy it is with Senator Orr giving us a nonprofit status. I'd hate to have to go back to him again. So.
Yeah. All right, we'll call the long roll. Yeah, this is on the amendment.
Senator Butler. Senator Carnley. Senator Chastain. Senator Coleman. Senator Figures. Senator Gavan. Senator Hatcher. Senator Hovey. Senator Kelly. Senator Melson. Senator Roberts. Senator Sessions. Senator Weaver. Senator Bell.
Aye. All right, now we're on to the bill itself. We'll have a first and a second on the bill itself as amended. Roberts is first. Have a second.
Carnley.
Senator Carnley, second. All right, I'll let you call the roll. Well, you can use previous roll. No objections. Let's get out of here. Thank y'all.